Antique yet up to the minute, familiar yet unrecognisable, outwardly urban but quintessentially rural, China is a land of mesmerising contradictions. China is modernising at a head-spinning pace. But slick skyscrapers, Lamborghini showrooms and maglev trains are just the icing on the cake. The world's oldest continuous civilization has a historical richness that sets the country apart from anywhere else. Not a city and no longer forbidden, Beijing's enormous palace is the be-all and end-all of a dynastic grandeur with its vast halls and splendid gates. This fortification is a fitting symbol of those perennial Chinese traits: diligence, mass manpower, ambitious vision and engineering skill. Picture snow-capped mountains rising on either side of a gorge so deep that you can be 2 kilometres above the river rushing across the rocks far below. Tiger Leaping Gorge is a simply unmissable experience. More than just a city, Shanghai is the country's neon-lit beacon of change, opportunity and sophistication. Snow melting from the world's third pole, the high-altitude Tibet Qinghai Plateau, is the source of China's mighty, life-giving Yangtze. The country's longest river, the Yangtze, surges west-east across the nation before pouring into the Pacific Ocean. High season runs May through August. Expect warmer days in spring, cooler days in autumn. Travel costs in China can range from less than 200 yuan a day if you enjoy a dorm bed and hole-in-the-wall restaurants to over 1,000 yuan a day for a top-end hotel and excellent restaurants. The train and bus network is extensive. Domestic and air routes are plentiful. Cars can be hired in Beijing, Shanghai, Hong Kong and Macau for local use. With tumble-down chunks of the Great Wall, mist-wreathed mountains, traditional villages and fascinating ethnic borderlands, China is home to one of the world's oldest and most remarkable civilizations.
Deputy Prime Minister says Chinese trade has been more friendly. Ahmad Zaid Hamidi spoke to Bloomberg on the sidelines of the China International Import Expo about how Malaysia is navigating its ties with both Beijing and Washington.
Centrality has played an important role, not only in terms of diplomatic relationship, but also in terms of trade and G2G, as well as B2B and P2P. And to us, as we move forward, right from last year, 2024, until 2028, we are ushering in new golden era where one defined by innovation, sustainability, and also high quality growth has been coordinated by Ministry of International Trade and Investment. And it is well coordinated by other ministries as well.
Does it complicate matters with China because of the trade agreements that was reached with the Trump administration just in October when Donald Trump visited Malaysia? There's been some, of course, concern in Malaysia about that, but what kind of overtures need to be made to China?
What we are doing is to have and to create understanding. What is important is the chemistry between China and Malaysia has been created for many decades. And we are merely translating all this commitment into action. And then the Chinese traders normally is more friendly. They understood the multiculturalism that we embrace, as well as cross-cultural communication that we are having with Chinese traders.
Has China issued any kind of concern about the deal that was?
Yes, they have been working with our state's government. We have 14 different states in Malaysia.
Yeah.
And basically the raw materials is under the control of the states. And the federal government is coordinating with the state. That is why we impose on the semi-finished product to be exported.
Can I ask you a domestic question a little bit about, obviously the trade minister's portfolio is going to be gone from the other party by December, I believe, as Zafrul Aziz will step down. Is that the portfolio, the trade portfolio is so important to Malaysia, as we've just been discussing? Is that something that you'd be working to get back into the fold of UMNO?
We have many talents within UMNO leaderships. But, the appointment of ministers, deputy ministers is under sole prerogative of the Prime Minister. We will obey to his choice, but we would like to propose that some of experienced ministers from UMNO can continue the good work done by Tengku Zafrul in MITI.
That's Malaysia's Deputy Prime Minister Ahmad Zahid Hamidi speaking to our Chief North Asia correspondent Stephen Engle.
I heard you calling.
So hey guys, my name is Mohamad and I'm a student from UniKL, and today we're gonna do a short video for cross-cultural management for China. Okay, but before that, fast forward, we're gonna introduce our roommate. Let's go.
For me, I might have I swore my loyalty to me, myself, and I.
So hi, what's your name?
My name is Ahmad and you guys can call me Danish. I'm from Group 8 and I'm from Student UniKL.
And then fast forward, we're going to our group member number 3. And here we got all the way from the Japanese. Hi, what's your name?
Hey, my name is Sarah. University kid.
Hi, what's your name?
My name is Sarah. I'm a student from University Kuala Lumpur, and my group number is 8.
Okay, and fast forward, we got some mix, some Malaysian, and also Chinese. As you guys can see here, he's behind the tree. A bit shy and introvert. Hi, what's your name?
My name is Andirian Chimi Anakundi. I'm from Group N. I'm a student of UniKL.
Yes, and that's all from our group members. And also, last but not least,
What's good? So my name is Mohamad. I know Fitri by Mohamad. I'm from Group 8 and I'm one of student UniKL Business School. So we are going to do cross-cultural management. And as you can see, we are at Pasar Seni right now. So that's the introduction for all our group members. Let's go.
So guys, this is an introduction for China. So China is one of the world's largest company and a key player in the international trade, known for its strong manufacturing base, expanding technology sector, and growing influence in the global market. And its business environment is shaped by deep cultural tradition, rooted Confucian value, which emphasize respect for hierarchy and harmony and long-term relationship. In Chinese business culture, success is not determined solely by contract or price, but by trust, personal network, such as Guanxi and Pinyin, and the protection of reputation and dignity, Mianzi. Negotiations tend to be relationship-oriented, direct communication, and led by senior decision makers, making cultural awareness essential for foreign businesses seeking sustainable partnership with China. Peace.
Negotiation in China are relationship-oriented rather than purely contract-focused. Business partners prefer to build trust before discussing detailed terms. Negotiations are usually slow and involve multiple meetings. Key tips include being patient, showing respect to senior members, avoiding aggressive tactics, and understanding the contracts are seen as flexible documents rather than final commitments. The process often involves informal discussion, banquets, and social interaction before reaching agreements.
Here. So C3, bargaining behavior in China. Chinese negotiation bargain indirectly and strategically. They might avoid saying no directly and instead use vogue response to maintain harmony. And bargaining is uncommon, and concessions are expected as a sign of goodwill. And silence is often used as a negotiation tactic to pressure the other party. And cultural values such as saving face, Mianzi especially strongly influence bargaining behavior, meaning public confrontation or embarrassment is avoided.
Okay, now let's look at decision-making style. Decision-making in China is usually centralized and hierarchical. Final decisions are made by senior executive or top management, even if decisions involve multiple people. Subordinates rarely challenge leaders openly. Decisions may take time because internal consensus is sought behind the scenes. This reflects the cultural respect for authority and seniority.
China uses a high contact communication style. Messages are often indirect and meaning is conveyed through tone, body language, and context rather than explicit words. Non-verbal cues such as silence, facial expressions, and pauses are important. Maintaining politeness, humility, and respect is essential. Direct criticism or blunt language is discouraged, as it may cause loss of faith and damage relationships.
So guys, talking about the conflict management, Chinese culture prefers conflict avoidance and harmony preservation. Now, conflicts are usually handled privately through mediations or rather than open confrontation. And then the third parties or senior figures may help resolve disputes. Now, apologies, compromise, and indirect communication are commonly used to maintain long-term relationships. Now, winning an argument is less important than preserving mutual respect and trust.
Okay, stand by, camera ready, sound ready, 3, 2, 1, action.
I'm at the point in life, if you understand me or not, misunderstand me or not,
Welcome to our company. We are honored to have you here.
Thank you, Mr. Lee. We appreciate your hospitality.
Before we begin our big discussion, please join us for tea.
That will be lovely. Thank you, everyone.
Please tell us more about your company's background and future vision.
Certainly, we value long-term partnership and mutual growth.
我们需要再讨论一下价格，请问付款方式有哪些？我们可以签一个初步协议吗？ In Chinese business culture, negotiation is a process that values patience and relationship building, rather than rushing to close a deal. Parties often expect multiple rounds of discussion. Drafting a preliminary agreement shows intent while keeping flexibility open. Politeness and indirect expressions are preferred to maintain harmony.
I am Yiling. Follow me for more.
In China, the real negotiation doesn't happen in the meeting at all. The meeting is just the formal part. The real negotiation happens afterward, in the hallway, during dinner, on a walk, or later on WeChat. That's where you get the honest feedback. That's where hesitation comes out. That's where alignment actually forms. If you only negotiate at the table, you're negotiating in the one place where almost nothing truly moves. Follow for more Chinese business insights.
In China, negotiations begin with relationship building rather than direct business discussions.
So guys, today I'm gonna propose the unit price of 50 ringgit for these orders, and this is the item that we're gonna sell for 50 ringgit.
This price is a little bit challenging for me. We understand. Perhaps we can discuss adjustment if the order volume increases. That could be possible, Mr. Danish. Let us explore a middle ground.
In China, if you hear this one phrase, the deal is already dead. And the crazy thing? Most Westerners think it means progress. The phrase is, we will consider it. Not maybe, not let's think. It's a polite full stop. A soft way of telling you, this isn't going forward the way you're proposing. Sometimes I say it with a smile, sometimes with a nod. Sometimes after you've just made what you think is a strong point. But in Chinese business culture, we will consider it means, please change your proposal. If you want the phrase that actually means yes, that's part 4.
老板，这个多少钱？320，这个质量很好的。太贵了，便宜点吧。给你抹个0吧，300最低了。再便宜点吧，我诚心要。那你说个价吧。180。哎呦，进价都不止了。最低280给你，260吧，我以后常来。哎，行吧行吧，我给你包起来。哎呀，早知道说200了，亏大了。
Chinese negotiators often avoid direct rejection and expect flexibility and gradual concessions.
Your proposal is interesting, Mr. Danish, but I need to confirm with my director first. Of course, Mr. Andy, we respect your internal process.
A few moments later.
The product is good, but we have to review it carefully, yeah?
Our director will make the final decision.
Be careful, in China, yes doesn't always mean yes. In the West, yes means agreement. In China, yes often means I hear you, not I agree. If someone says yes too quickly, they may just be acknowledging the conversation and moving the talk forward. So you think the deal is locked in, but they think you're brainstorming. You move ahead, they slow down, and trust breaks down without either side intending it.
Decision-making in China is centralized and led by senior management.
There may be some challenges regarding the delivery timeline. I'm so sorry.
We understand that, but would you like us to put more additional support for this product?
There will be helpful.
Alright.
Thank you.
谢谢你。
If you work in China, this is the only phrase that actually means yes. And no, it's not yes, it's not a nod, and it's definitely not a smile. The real yes is, we can do that. Simple, direct, rarely used unless the path forward is clear. When they say this, it means 3 things. 1, they agree. 2, they're aligned. And 3, they're ready to move. And if you don't hear this phrase, you don't have a yes. You have a maybe, a not yet, or a polite no. If you want the one phrase that means fix this before we can proceed, that's part 5.
Chinese communication is indirect, meaning it is often conveyed through context rather than explicit words.
We noticed a minor quality issue in the last shipment. We wanted to discuss this privately.
Thank you for bringing this to us discreetly. We sincerely apologize.
We will improve quality control and ensure that this not happen again. I appreciate your commitment and understanding, and also your time. Thank you for attending this meeting. I really enjoy.
In Chinese culture, conflicts are resolved privately to preserve harmony and peace.
Video apa? Vlog. Hey guys. Today is Sunday, 28th of December. Currently we are Saturday. We're gonna do a video, a short video. Stay tuned. Peace out.
Okay, now let's look at decision-making style. Decision-making in China is usually
So, hi guys, it's your boy Akmal. Yes, sir. Okay. Yeah.
Action. So guys, we're gonna propose a unit of fun. Quick, action.